seen him probably, at a show or two.
Have you ever considered giving out drum lessons or a DVD?
No, I haven't actually. Because I guess that comes back to the point of I don't feel that I'm like some guy, some renowned drummer. I really don't feel that. When people, I really do feel grateful and appreciative, of course, if people are going to come up to me and say, "Oh, dude, you rule," and all this, and I do have that attitude of. I think to myself, well, I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you like what we do and what I do, but I really don't feel that I'm like some renowned drummer that, and I'm not a good teacher, I guess, in a sense, too. A lot of people ask me, like, "Oh, man, how do you do that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know, I gotta think, man. I don't know, I just play,
like this.
I got, let me think for a minute, or I don't know, I really don't know, So I unfortunately don't think that I would be able to, very good at it, kind of a thing. So I really don't think about it too much.
When you leave your house and you go on tour, what do you think when you're out on the road is the hardest thing for you?
Well, now it's being away from my family, of course.
You have a wife.
I have
and
a
kids?
wife and a daughter. So
oh, you do? How
yeah,
old?
She'll be 21 months old at the end of this month. Or actually, what am I thinking? End of this month. It would have just been September. So she's 21 months old now. So
awesome.
So that's the hardest thing to do now.
That changes everything.
Of
right?
course. I mean, and before that, just leaving my wife, that's hard enough.
Right.
You never want to leave,
right.
your girlfriend or your wife or whatever
right.
for a longer period of time.
Right.
I mean, but now, of course, with the baby, that of course changes it all, and that's a whole different level now.
yeah.
So that's what I'm going to be, I'm going to be dreading every time I'm walking out that door, going, I'm missing out on, parts of her growth and her life, that you can't get back on. You have to deal with it the best you can.
Well, plus nowadays you get video.
Exactly. With the internet now and webcams and the fun. I mean,
she's walking.
Yeah, right. It's not as bad. I couldn't.
Look, she's playing blast beats.
Right. Oh, she's 3. Look at her. She's better than me. But no, now with the internet and all that, with technology, it's so much easier. I couldn't imagine even 20 years ago,
right.
Where it's just going to be getting on a payphone
right.
and that's it. And if you want to correspond anything, you're just mail.
Right. Yeah, you hope there's a letter at the next bar.
Right, exactly.
right.
With a new picture maybe or something. But
right.
Now, every day it's like so
right.
so that makes it a little easier. That
That's
definitely
cool.
makes it easier.
Yeah, I understand that. Do you what are your CDs that are in like your personal iPod or whatever?
I love the old like 70s rock, man. That's my thing. My thing is like late 60s, early 70s. It's probably been like that for the last, I don't know, maybe 6, 7, 8 years. I've been really kind of delving back into, like really rediscovering bands that have been around and have been defunct or whatever for
right.
years, but
right.
you've known of them, but you just maybe never heard, songs like other than just on the radio.
Right.
Like my big one now is I've been listening to a lot of Steppenwolf.
Really?
And of course everybody knows, Born to Be Wild and Magic Carpet Ride, and there's a couple other hits, but that's it,
Right.
And I've always loved those songs, and I went back. I've been listening to like the first 5 Steppenwolf's albums like religiously. I mean they're incredible to me. I mean I just love it. So and I never listened to them back in the day,
Right,
so it's
right,
like it's a new band to me in a sense, So I've been listening to a lot of that. I really love the James Gang and
I think I
Grand
used
Funk
to stay
Railroad.
away from Steppenwolf because everybody liked those 2 songs.
Well, that's the thing. Well, that's it. It's almost when you're younger. Oh, that's what the heck is
That's why it's a whole new
everybody?
band.
But they said there's so much more. I mean, I can't believe like when I listen to them back and I really absorb it. I'm like, man, they were a great band, and they have a lot of other hits that could have been potential hits more so than the ones we're talking
Look
about.
at that Triumph.
Oh yeah, love Triumph.
We just saw Rick out
Oh really?
Buffalo.
No
He
kidding.
played
You're kidding.
what
What, the
was
Tralfamador or something?
LaSalle Park?
It was outside.
Oh really?
outside.
LaSalle?
It was a free Labatt's.
Oh man, that
free
must have been
outside.
amazing. I
It
love
was awesome.
Triumph.
It
I love
was
Rick Emmett too.
Dude,
Where the
so-
statue was in the city square there. Was
I know. Yeah.
Not too far from LaSalle Park.
Yeah, it was
I
a
forgot what it's
park.
called.
It was outside. It was great,
Yeah.
dude. You
Oh
can't
man,
beat
is
his
that,
heat
was
rock.
now is he doing a lot of old Triumph?
He
songs
did.
and stuff?
He did all Triumph
really?
songs,
Really?
dude. Magic Power.
Really?
Fuck the good
Oh, man.
fight. The drummer was killer,
Oh,
dude. in
man,
that band. I never even heard that guy, but he was just
It was just awesome, huh? Yeah.
unbelievable.
Man, I love Triumph. Yeah, Rick Emmett was one of my favorite. Great
Me
singer,
too, dude.
great guitar player,
Me
great
too.
singer. Love
Me
Triumph.
too.
You got one more for him?
Who else? Yeah, one more.
Get them
No
wrapped
problem.
up.
What else do you do other than play drums for Cannibal?
Well, my other main thing is, besides being a family man, of course, now is I'm an ice hockey player. You know, I'm from Buffalo, so you
No
know,
kidding.
I mean, you probably got a 50-50 chance of,
Right.
you know, if you're from the north or whatever,
Right.
of either playing. I'm the only one. You know, it's weird. No one else in the band, you know, like that's from Buffalo, like Rob or Alex or
Right.
Jack or
Right.
you know, back no one really played. You know, but I. You know, my dad got me into it. You know, started when I was 5, and you know,
Okay.
I've you know, played all youth hockey up until, you know, after high school and all that, and then that's when music started to take over my life. You know, so I was making a decision. What do I do? You know, do I go on, maybe, you know, pursue a college career, maybe play some college hockey or whatever kind of a thing, and
Yeah.
or you know, but nope, music was really just becoming so much more prominent in my life that I didn't even play hockey for years. I guess I might have needed a break from it or something, but I didn't skate for maybe 6-7 years, and then it was just before we moved down to Tampa, which would have been in 94, I guess. I went out and played with my dad, actually, and I didn't skate in years, and I'm like, man, what am I doing? I can skate and I can play hockey, you know.
Right.
I mean, I'm not like I'm decent at it, you know.
Right.
And I looked at it as almost like a privilege, you know. Not many people can just go on and put on skates
Right.
and go and skate around like they're walking, which I'm a good
It's hard,
skater,
man.
and then let alone throw a stick in your hand and play a game.
After drumming all
You
the
know?
time, man, my knees hurt after 5 minutes on the ice.
Right, yeah, so I mean, I was like, dude, what am I doing? You know, I mean, I love this game. You know, this is part of me, you know. And so when we moved, I vowed, you know, I'm going to bring my equipment down, and I'm going to join a league, and I'm going to play like my dad. My dad just, you know, he turned 60 years old. He style out on Friday nights with the guys playing,
That's
you know,
awesome.
their Friday night beer league hockey, play some hockey, drink some beer. But he's
That's
he's
cool.
been doing it forever too. So I looked at it in the same light. You know, as long as I can move and I'm able to walk and whatever, I'm going to be out on the ice when I can.
So there's a league down there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of leagues down there,
Okay.
actually. I mean, with the good thing with the Lightning now being down there, and you know, so many northern implants in Florida. A lot of Canadians, a lot of Buffalonians,
Right.
a lot of people from Detroit. You know, so you know, and that's who I'm playing with for the most part. You
Right.
know, obviously the way hockey's going more. You know, now you're getting youth into
Right.
actually kids that are grown up in Florida that are
Right.
playing hockey,
That's
and
cool.
you know, so that's
Yeah.
good. It's getting better, but I love it, man. Always play hockey, man.
Awesome.
Nice.
Cool.
Hey.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, man.
Thanks for taking the
appreciate it.
time,
No problem,
dude.
guys.
Thank you
very
very
nice
much.
to
Hey,
meet you, man.
Thanks, man. Nice
Cool.
meeting you too.
Have a good show
Yeah,
tonight,
thanks,
and
guys.
good luck with your daughter and your
All right.
family and
I
hockey.
appreciate it.
See ya.
I appreciate it. I thank you very much.